It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Yeah, she's the GOAT. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the 3 on PLAXtv. And I am back in a undisclosed location, and today I am talking about Diana Taurasi becoming the highest scoring WNBA player in history with 10,000 points. Now, this video is going to be a little different initially, but as I was just like setting up and doing other videos, I came to this conclusion, the title of the video. Diana Taurasi at the moment is the GOAT, in my opinion. Because I do this series called the WNBA GOAT Conversation, right? And I've done like 5 so far, and it's based on the WNBA's top 25 players of all time list. And I just basically take all those players and I basically break down their careers and different stuff they accomplished, the highs and the lows, all that stuff. And I let you guys decide if this person, if that person specifically is the GOAT or has potential to be the GOAT or should be in the conversation, right? I have my own personal opinions and stuff like that, but I try to be unbiased when I do those videos and just give the information and related information. One of the first ones I did was about Diana Taurasi, and I learned some stuff that I didn't know previously. Like, I knew DT was like that, right? I knew she's one of the Mambas. Like, Kobe loved her. She's a killer. Like, she's really her for real. But yeah, I learned just like different statistics about her and all the championships she's won, not just WNBA championships, but just like Olympic gold medals and World Cups and the EuroLeague championships. She got she got so many EuroLeague championships, like over 5 EuroLeague championships, which is insane. But I try to be unbiased, right, when I do the GOAT conversation videos. But this video specifically is just my personal opinion. And my personal opinion is Diana Taurasi is the GOAT right now. As of right now, she's the GOAT. Because, listen, hold on. Not only does she have the most points in WNBA history, which is the equivalent of what LeBron James just did when he passed Kareem. At 10,000 points. She's at 10,000 points. Not only that, she's a 3-time WNBA champion, 2 finals MVPs. She has 1 MVP, which may hurt her a bit because she only got 1 MVP. 10-time All-Star, 10-time All-WNBA first team, 4-time All-WNBA second team. She was Rookie of the Year, 5-time WNBA scoring champ. She was an assist leader once, WNBA peak performer 6 times, WNBA anniversary team 3 times, 3 different anniversary teams, the 15th, the 20th, and the 25th. 6, I was right, over 5. She has 6 EuroLeague championships, 7 Russian National League championships, 3 Russian Cup championships, 3-time Russian League Player of the Year. She got a Turkish League championship, a Turkish Cup championship, 3 NCAA championships, and she was most valuable player in the NCAA tournament twice, and a bunch of other college, like 7 other college awards. And she was a 4-time USA Basketball Female Athlete of the Year. So she, wow, like that's insane. Like 7 Russian National League championships and 6 EuroLeague championships on top of 3 WNBA championships. That's insanity. That's crazy. Like, think about it like this, right? NBA players don't play overseas that much because they don't have to. They make enough money to not have to do that. WNBA players have to play overseas a lot of times. That's changing a little bit now. Some of the best players don't do that as much. but it's still a very prevalent thing. And in the early years of the WNBA, you had to play overseas, have another job, things like that. In the off season, even during the season, some players had other jobs, right? So in that case, all those championships that you win overseas and stuff count, because you're not just playing against like overseas players, you're playing against players in the league with you. You see what I'm saying? Like in the WNBA with you. That's like if the NBA didn't make as much money as it does, right? That's like if LeBron James had his 4 championships in the NBA and 7 championships in the Euro League, because he has to play overseas in the off season, and not just against Euro League talent. He's playing against KD because he has to go over there. He's playing against Steph Curry because he has to go over there. He's playing against Kawhi Leonard, all the same guys, just in a different country. So all of those championships to me still count. You see what I'm saying? To her GOATness, so to speak. And other players have won championships overseas and stuff like that, and gold medals and all of that great stuff. But the amount and the magnitude, and on all of those teams, she was either the best player or the second best player. Not even. She was either 1A or 1B on every team that she's been on. All those championships, scoring 10,000 points, and longevity on top of that. She going into her 20th, 21st year, and she's still not just on the team. She's dominating at the age that she's at. Not that she's old, not calling her old or nothing like that, but she's still dominating like it was 10 years ago or 15 years ago. I don't think we talk about that enough, and I think that's because of the WNBA's lack of popularity and the disrespect that it gets on a regular basis. But like, that's what we're watching from Diana Taurasi is it's kind of like Bron. The only difference is Bron don't play all year. Bron play the season, and he at least gets the summer off. DT for the last 20 years has been playing all the way through the entire year. The summer when the WNBA season starts, and then all throughout the year for different leagues, as you just seen. Russian leagues, Euro leagues, Turkish leagues, all over the place. And she was a great college player. So that's another thing. She played college ball. Bron didn't get, granted she had to, but she played college ball on top of that. Bron didn't. And I'm not saying she's better than Bron. That's great. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's almost equivalent. The dominance. The dominance, the consistent dominance over a long stretch of time. We take LeBron and Diana Taurasi for granted. We don't see this type of dominance over long periods of time. For 20 years, consistently scoring the same, defending the same, facilitating the same, no drop off. For me, at this very moment, Diana Taurasi is the GOAT. Do people have arguments? Yes, that's why I do the WNBA GOAT conversation videos, because other people have legitimate arguments to combat her for that title. But for me, DT is my GOAT, man. I can't go, and it's solidified. It should have been solidified, but it's solidified when she got to 10,000 points. And she made a comment. She said, somebody's going to pass me and stuff like that, but this is just still wonderful, and it feels great. And yeah, somebody's definitely gonna pass the 10,000 points at some point or another. She's the first person to do it, to hit the 10K, but it's kind of like Kareem in a sense, right? It's like she was the first person to do something. Now how long she holds on to it is up for debate, but it's still greatness. and you still was the number one scorer in WNBA history for a period of time. So DT, don't take that away from yourself. Yes, somebody theoretically will pass you at some point or another, but it ain't gonna be too many other Diana Taurasis. I don't know how much longer she gonna be hooping for, because I know Sue Bird retired. I don't know what her plans are going forward, but regardless of what it is, DT, thank you for everything you've done for women's basketball and basketball as a whole. And you my GOAT. And I just wanted to give you your flowers and talk about you for a little bit, because when you really get to the nitty gritty of everything she's done, it's unfathomable. Her career has been magnificent. But that's really it. Shout out to DT for the 10K. Guys, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. And most of all, YouTube. I love you guys. Peace out.
It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
Yeah, she's the GOAT.